And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Seth Lugo is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started. He almost did in his last one, getting into the 9th inning to earn the win in his last start, and they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy here today.
Settling in now, Matt Kemp. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Matt Kemp.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Garrett Cooper is on deck. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Striding in, Garrett Cooper. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Cooper makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Rosario backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins.
That is third.
Nero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Line drive, base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Here's Neil Walker as he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Kemp rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, number 63, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No left fielder.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Cooper is there, and he'll bring this one in. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brinson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ramos, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So striding forward now, Peter Alonso. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep over the bullpen and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Back up the middle. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's gone 2 for 8. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lugo been having himself quite a year so far, toting a sub-3 ERA. He's undoubtedly been one of the league's best.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
No strike.
JT Riddle is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. One out, nobody on. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Three and one to the Marlins middle infielder.
One strike.
Lewis Brinson is on deck. The 3-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting eight.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of it.
Frazier is there. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 9.
Digging in now, Sandy Alcantara.
Sandy Alcantara.
First pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Todd
And
Frazier.
he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
No ball.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Juan Lagares stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. To his left, Anderson. And there's one down now.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense.
Batting 8.
And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9.
So coming to the plate, Seth Lugo. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
The
Boy, that's a tough one right
Number
there. Good pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
1-1.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Kemp gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Echeverria for one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already two of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Number 25.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Kim. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Marlins down quietly. They still trail it here 3-1. First pitch of the at-bat.
Shortstop.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. So 1-1. Is taken for strike two.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And Walker's throw is right there for route number one. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Fastball in there for a called strike.
One strike.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
So he got him swinging. Wilson Ramos becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd.
Number 20.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. A ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Kemp.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. 3 complete from Citi Field. It's now a... Now at the plate, Neil Walker, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The second base.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Walker.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now
ready for another chance. Number 63. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Walker aboard here at first with nobody out. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Frazier over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one got in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Ball. No strike.
1-0 count. Here it is. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hot shot on the ground to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Number 10. Shortstop. JT Riddle.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Number 9.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
In now, Lewis Brinson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His first home run of the season, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
This is an example of an inning that just gets away from you. A couple of innocent hits, a walk, and the next thing you know, he's watching them all trot around the bases. You don't always see a lot of runs scored in this sport, but sometimes they can be put up in a hurry.
The pitcher, number 22, Sandy Alcantara.
Into the box, Sandy Alcantara, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
No strike.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
And that's over. 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch popped up. Frazier has a play, and that's the 3rd out. But a big inning for the Marlins as they get 4 courtesy of the grand slam. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Miami's out in front now, 5-4. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The center fielder.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. In now, Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there for strike one, 0-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
To 1-2 now. Still 1-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Cooper on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Robert Gesselman, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
65. Robert.
Striding in once again. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we were going to see a pitcher's duel here today.
Yeah, Dan, I'm a little taken aback by this. I thought we were going to have a low-scoring game like Matty just attested to. But the offense, let's tip our hat. Some guys were missing locations, and they didn't miss the heater.
You know what, Dero, this just goes to show you, no matter how you look at it paper before that started, we both thought that this was going to be a low-scoring affair. 2 really good pitches. That hasn't been the case. When you think you have it figured out, you haven't come close to figuring any of it out.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Here comes the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Echeverria. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batter, number 63.
Standing in, number 63. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
11, 1-1.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air to left field. McNeil has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Carlos Gomez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 91, Carlos Gomez.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. Gomez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And quickly, there are two away.
The batter, number one, shortstop, Ahmed.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hard on the ground toward short. Riddle has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. And the deficit. Drew Gagnon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Mets, number
At the
47.
plate, Brian Anderson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First offering on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Gagnon is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now at the plate, JT Riddle. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Echeverria's there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number
Lewis
9.
Brinson will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam, and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. McNeil sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is swung on and grounded to the shortstop, Riddle. He's right there, and that's out number 1.
Now
Peter Alonso will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Popped him up. Kim is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Mets.
Next for the Mets,
The right
Michael
fielder.
Conforto. No hits to this point.
Conforto.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Two and one. Set to deal on 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Still down a run. It's 5. Paul Sewald is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Starlin Castro is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Castro.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Sewald, 28 years old. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
From the stretch, and a high strike there. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Castro on at first, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Garrett Cooper. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Kim, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Second baseman.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Oh, and he botches it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not. Sergio Romo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sergio Romo.
So digging in now, Todd Frazier, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Smoke toward the hole. And Walker's throw is in time for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in, Juan Lagares. He flew out in his last at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
No strike.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Standing in, Adeiny Echeverria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a liner. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets go down. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Daniel Zamora has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 73.
Jose Osuna is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Jose Osuna.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Zamora, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Down the third baseline, and that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 1 out. Digging in, JT Riddle. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
A bouncer up the middle. Echeverria for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Jose Osuna will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching,
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Chad Wallach is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Hits it third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Too low, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. That's inside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Nimmo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Brinson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with one away. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. A.J. Ramos answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now batting.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Peter Alonso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Fouled away. One and 2. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. 9th inning coming up. The Marlins lead it 5-4. Justin Wilson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now, Lewis Brinson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Popped him up. Rosario is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. John Birdie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
John Birdie.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Alonso is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Garrett Cooper is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
1 strike.
Kemp leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Still even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
So a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Striding into the box, Kim, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball. No
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Standing in now, Neil Walker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Ready with the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto is over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Drew Steckenrider comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 71.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Now playing
He's set. Here it comes.
Number 55.
0-1 the count.
Gone. Birdie.
Hit sharply on the ground. Anderson scoops it up, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Next up for New York, Todd Frazier. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, and that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now back.
And he takes ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And it's fouled away. Nido is off at first with 2 away. Kim trying to get there, and he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Giving chase is Brinson. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Miami took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sandy Alcantara wins his 3rd of the season. Seth Lugo was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Drew Steckenrider hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the